Jennifer with Willamette Valley. Today we are kind of doing like a DIY family fun day type thing. Okay, so this might be a shock, but I've actually never done a gingerbread house. Never. Like, I don't know if I was sick from school that day, if my parents didn't want to take me to Girl Scouts the day that they were doing it. Like, I've just never in my childhood ever done a gingerbread house. Not as a grown-up. I mean, I've watched my sisters do them with their kids and things, but I've never done a gingerbread house. So last year I was like, you know what? No, that's not going to happen. And so what I did is that I purchased a handful of like gingerbread kits. You know, you see them in the store, they're like $10. I purchased them after Christmas and they were 50 cents. Just 50 cents, 2 quarters for like a gingerbread house. I'm like, I'm going to save these for next Christmas and I'm going to do them with the boys. So I'm going to do a gingerbread house. And I got them, we're going to do it with the boys. I've had them in a box stored away. I'm so happy to have this box out of my closet. And I'm also like happy that the candy that I bought on clearance also, kind of like Christmassy candies are in my closet, because there's been so many times I'm like, those chewy sour candies look pretty good. I'm like, I can't eat those. That's like almost a year old. So, or the kids are like, why? Like, what do you mean you don't have candy? I could see it up in your closet. You got candy. It's like, no, we can't eat those. Anyway, we're doing a gingerbread house. It's probably going to be crazy. I have no idea. I don't know what really, I've never done it. And my helpers today are going to be Sam and Landon, 2 of my nephews. Sam's 8 and Landon's 13. I know they've done them before. They've done them at school with like graham crackers and then kids also. So hopefully this turns into a tradition, and then like if it wasn't COVID times, then like I could have all my nephews and my niece over, but it is COVID times. And actually I've been in quarantine since November 13th. So the very last video on my page was the last, like that shopping trip was like the last time I was in a store shopping. So, and it was like half pickup, half like I went into the store for just a couple items. And so it wasn't even like a full trip. And so yeah, I've been in quarantine. Wait a minute, you're so beautiful. Hey. All right, so we finished dinner. I should probably pick up dinner, but okay, so we got our box of gingerbread here. We also have behind us stacked up all our Christmas stuff that we got out of the attic today. We'll probably decorate the Christmas tree tomorrow, but we have our box of gingerbread that I've had stashed away. So what I did was I found a plastic tablecloth. I always pick these up at the end of a, like on sale after a holiday when they're super cheap. Yes, that's our dinner that needs to be put away. Landon, why don't, when I'm introing this, you put the chicken and things away. Thank you. So I always try to get these super cheap, and they're really good for when you're doing activities like this. Landon, so you got your Easter tablecloth, and we're doing Christmas gingerbreads, but probably a Ziploc for the chicken, mac and cheese, a small bowl, green beans, garbage, rolls, and the roll bag. So tablecloth out. So I was going to use glue gun because they say that it holds your gingerbread houses a lot easier. So we're just going to test it and see how it goes. Sam's supposed to be coming in here shortly. But yeah, so just here's one of them. Look at that price, guys. Look at that
50 cents. Check that out. 50 cents.
It's just luck. We don't know how this is going to go. I'm hoping good. Okay. Landon.
Yes.
Okay, why don't you just in case people don't know who you are.
Hello, I'm Landon.
How old are you, Landon?
13.
Landon says that he hasn't done a gingerbread house before, but I know I watched you guys last year.
I don't remember doing one.
What Sam even remembers, so. And then what about you, mister? Chewing on the ibuprofen, children's ibuprofen with the headache. What's your name?
Sammy.
How old are you, Sammy?
8.
Do you say how old you were?
Yeah, 13.
Okay, before we get started, how are you guys enjoying homeschooling?
No.
No.
Okay, how are you guys enjoying quarantine since like
No.
almost a month now?
No.
No.
Sam, you don't even go outside this house.
Sam, this is normal for you. Not for me though.
Sam,
Those look really good. I want those.
Sam, you've been asking for these for a year.
Oh my.
I want those. Those are so good. We should open up either both villages, or we should all do our own things. I'm kind of wanting to do the whole village.
All right, we're gonna actually use our frosting, our icing as decoration, and we're gonna super glue.
Oh my gosh, it comes with bubble wrap.
Actually smells like ginger.
I could barely got one.
Does it come with instructions?
No.
Sammy, where's the kitchen scissors?
Smells good. I love the smell of ginger.
Medicine, I don't like it.
Oh,
Frosting.
yeah, your medicine does make you. Will you go find me? Or actually, I think I got it.
Ah.
Sam, the instructions are on the back of the box.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm not going to use instructions. I'm just going to go ahead with
Icing preparation. Okay, getting started. So we lost Sam, mainly because this is confusing. The train is kind of confusing. I think there's a reason why I didn't do this, or a reason why my mom didn't do it with all of us kids and just left it up to the school to do it. I don't know. I'm so excited because on the back of this train set, there's like one of those code scanner things that will take me to a video. Except all the videos that were on there were like, none of them were the train. It was like every other type of house or design, just not the train one. And the train has lots of pieces, and Sam was not into it. He was more into eating old candy that tasted really bad. Anyway, so I'm gonna move on to Landon's box. Me and Landon are gonna do them. Sam said he will come back and decorate it if I put it together for him.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing either. Landon.
Look what I did! I flipped it inside out.
Do you need a spoon? Sam, we're about ready to decorate.
That's fine. I want it now. Oh.
Did you seriously just say he's fine? He doesn't even want to do it anymore.
Yep. What did you explode? How do you do that?
What?
He's over there exploding crap.
This is what happens when we get really, really old things and use them.
No, not even. That's
Yes.
what happens when
Oh,
you have
did he
one
actually
touch, you
explode it?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god. Throw it in there. That was a hitting.
That is hitting.
That was touching.
You get anywhere near me with that box, you're not getting the Xbox.
Touch.
Hey, leave him alone,
Stop.
Sam. He asked you.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Well, now that we got the houses glued together,
Now we're just frosting them so they stick.
yeah, they stick to the board pretty good. The cookies themselves are really like gingery, greasy, like super oily. I don't know if it's because it's old or if this is how all of them are. So they glued to the boards good, But like when it came to putting the roofs on, they just didn't really want to
Stick to each other.
So we're gonna just kind of. On mine I glued. Landon couldn't get his, but I was able to get them to stay just a little bit, kind of stay in place, and then we'll ice. And then I guess the next step is to decorate.
Yeah.
Landon had some blowouts over here with his frosting.
Every single one of them exploded, so now I'm using a stick and a ball.
So, I don't know.
It's because they're old. It's not because I'm stupid. I've used a piping back before.
It's okay. It's alright, sweetie. You did your best. I guess since you're finished up Sam's, I'm gonna figure out how to decorate mine.
It's kind of basic one, so it's gonna be really easy to decorate. I think.
It's kind of basic. Like, shouldn't you know this? You're 31. Shouldn't you know how to do this?
Oh.
Have you been doing this for 30 years?
No, not basic like the gingerbread. Like it's
Not
basic.
basic like your life, but you know, basic instructions.
No, it's just like it's a basic house. So it'd be easier to decorate compared to this and this because they're like bigger and more complex. This is a lot of big words.
So you're saying your houses are better than mine because
No,
they
I'm
have
saying they're
more
worse.
sides?
No, I'm saying they're worse.
I
'cause they're
like
gonna
my
be harder to
A-frame
decorate.
house.
Saying they're worse because they're harder to decorate.
Okay. Just because you said that, we're now going to listen to Christmas music.
Oh no. Hello.
Okay, so we started out really good. I mean, it was Landon, Sam, and I were excited about this. We had them all out. We're taking them out of the boxes. We're like, we're going to do this one and that one. And slowly but surely, it kind of that faded away. It's been a couple hours, I think, that we've been working on these. Yeah. Oh, we should hide them. We should make it a surprise. Don't look.
They can see it still, Nanny. You're not covering it.
Okay.
We can restart. Cut that out. Cut
No,
that
it's
out.
alright. Alright. No, it's fine. It's fine. Just
Cut it out.
no. It's too much.
I'll do it. I'll start over from the beginning.
So we lost Sam. As soon as I couldn't figure out how to put that train together, Sam's all like, "This is boring. I would rather be on the iPad or watching YouTube videos on the Xbox." So he is long gone. So then Landon and I are like, "Okay, we got it." You know, I was like, "Sam, I'll put yours together, and then you could come in while we're decorating, the fun part." I don't think the decorating was the fun part. Decorating, I think the gluing was so much more fun than decorating. You can see my kitchen table. It is a mess. Like, I'm a mess. I'm wearing black leggings. They're a mess. Landon's a mess. He had frosting on his face. I mean, this is... Landon said I made poop.
You did. And you smeared it with your fingers all over the cardboard.
No, okay. I made brick. Anyway, so... Okay, stop now. Landon keeps saying the food is disgusting, but yet he keeps eating it. I do not understand. I've tried a sweet tart and, like, a trolley thing. That's it. It was not that, like, I mean, we got into decorating, but it was a lot harder. I don't know if it's, like, because the frosting's old and, like, our things just exploded, and so we, like, makeshift out of shish kebab sticks and what we have, but this is what we come up with. Hold up your creation and give us the story of your... We're going over here, yep.
Okay, over here. So, this is my lovely barn in the snow. It's all like broken down. And we got
It's just an old barn.
it's just like an old barn, and no one's ever in it that often
Because it would fall apart on you.
because it'll fall apart on you. Besides my horsies, because my daughter is a horse girl, So she has a horse.
Wait, you have kids?
Apparently, in the story behind this, I do. So this is where my horsies go, and so it's really piled on with some lights on it. And the North Pole you can see is behind the house, and I got snow. There's snow all over it, everywhere. I got a little welcome guy for it. Got a little red pathway. In the back here is the North Pole. Nothing but snow. That's what will happen.
Okay, I can't keep doing that.
That's what you'll find if you don't go to the right place of the North Pole. I should have put an actual pole. This is the North Pole. A pole in the north.
All right.
Yeah.
I think it's adorable, and I like your use of snow and lights. And apparently in this world, you have children.
Also, what she did not tell me is we had a little spreader thingy mabobber.
We ain't got that.
We have a little spread thingy
You
mabobber.
had
Never knew we had one of these ever.
Okay.
And so I smeared all of this with my hand.
You literally have a butter knife right there that you could have used.
I didn't know I had a butter knife. I thought I had spoons.
You're the only one that's used that butter knife, so you must have known that there was a butter knife because it was in use.
Forgot about it.
All right, so that was Landon's creation. I'm hoping that it's like something in the future, like by 20 years. I started to do this creation and realized I live in the Pacific Northwest. I live in a valley. I live in the Willamette Valley, and I don't really see snow that much. And when it does snow, it like immediately melts, and then just turns into this muddy mess. And I was like, I don't know how to make a cabin in the snow, so I just made my version of what I think a snowy cabin in the Willamette Valley looks like. So I've got your standard A-frame house. It did snow a little bit, so there's a little pathway there, of course a red door, some Christmas lights. This is actually Christmas is over, and this is the aftermath. This is going into spring. We're the type of people that just kind of leave the Christmas lights up all year round. Yeah, we're that type of people. That's a Christmas bulb. Oh. And here's my backyard. So there's a little bit of snow, but did you just break a tooth?
No, I bet it.
Oh.
Yes.
Lots of trees and shrubbery and bushes. Snow kind of came a little bit, but it's mostly melting, and now it's a muddy mess. Anyway, so that's my version of what a gingerbread house in the snow looks like. Did you like this activity?
It was fun.
I liked gluing the pieces together.
I know, both fell over.
I did not like decorating it, to say. So I don't know if I would do this again. I think with my other boxes, I'm going to call my sisters and see if they want to like pick them up and do it with their kids at their house, because I'll leave the train for Sam. Sam could do it with his mom or something like that. I could see why my mom didn't do this every year with us kids. Especially with as many kids, it's always running around. This would be a mess. I mean, this is a mess with just Landon and I. Anyway.
We're the messiest people in the house when it comes to arts and crafts.
Yeah. Thanks for watching this craziness. It was weird. We listened to some Christmas music. And just kind of joked around. So, I mean, it was fun. It was a good memory.
Mm-hmm.
It was something to do during quarantine.
I shouldn't do this by the china. I'm gonna break things.
I'd be more worried about breaking that gingerbread. Like, how could we give it as a gift if they're all cracked? Okay, guys. Well, we got a big mess to pick up, and I'm gonna jump off and do so. Landon's gonna help me.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna find someone to pawn these off to. And I think I'll wait on doing these until maybe I have kids or something.
We could just do them with just me every year. Sure.
Alright guys, we'll see you in our next video, which we don't know when it's going to be because we've been in quarantine for forever. And, you know, we never know. But until then, get off my water.
Water. I was going to take a drink. Oh. I wanted to advertise it like water.
Alright guys, see you later.
Goodbye.